guys here real quick since we have everybody in the lobby. This is where we meet our customers. This is where we talk about the community, talk about everything that we have to offer, okay? Now, are most people familiar with the parish area here?
Yes.
Okay, good. So if a customer is not familiar with the parish area, we take them here to the map. We kind of cover like, location-wise, Sarasota, Bradenton, St. Pete, easy commutes. That's where a lot of buyers are coming from right now, okay? They are expanding this whole Moccasin Wallow from 301 all the way to 41 if you didn't know. So that's going to be 4 to 6 lanes over here. Okay. We do have a good number of inventory homes as well, anywhere from ready for 30, 60, 90 days to 6 to 8 months where we're already starting to build. For those, everything's already been picked out. But if the customer wants to build with us, they can go to the design studio, they pick the structural options with us, and then they can pick lighting, flooring, cabinets, countertops, sinks, faucets, backsplash, low voltage. So if they want to do surround sound, they want to put the HDMI cabling in the walls. If they want electrical outlets up here for their TVs, they can pre-plan all that with us and we can design build that for them.
Jamie, at your design center, what's your policy, KB's policy on additional earnest money?
Great question. So we start with a 2% deposit for primary buyers, primary residents. Only $2,500 deposit for VA customers. And then secondary homes and investment homes is a 10% deposit. They do initial with us at contract, okay? Base prices of the home, let's use one of these for example. Let's just use $350 as a round number. They can do 10% in structural and design studio upgrades without any additional deposit at the studio. Okay, so if it's a $350,000 home, they can do up to $35,000 in upgrades without having to come up with anything additional out of pocket. If they go over that $35,000 number, let's say they do $40,000 in upgrades, they got to come up with an additional $5,000 at the studio for deposit.
Nice.
Does KB Homes come with one of these giant, awesome iPads?
No. No.
Darn it.
Yeah.
I have a question. What does the warranty look like after the buyer purchases?
Okay, so 1 year, pretty much the entire home. 2 years on the plumbing, the electrical, and the HVAC system. 5 years, they can register the HVAC system with the manufacturer. I think they get like 5-year parts only. 10-year structural warranty. We use a 30-year rated dimensional shingle roof here on all the homes.
Hello, Rich Saltzman here, broker owner of Brightway Insurance, the Saltzman Agencies, and proud sponsor of Under Contract Live. In this home insurance market, your consumers need expert advice to get you to the closing table. Call us at 727-581-4200, option 1.
Quick question for Ted or Jamie. Could you share from your perspective as a new home sales consultant here, could you share both what a great handoff would look like from an agent bringing in a customer, what that should initially look like, and then also maybe one common mistake you feel like you see agents make fairly often?
Great question.
I'll go. Let me go first.
Yeah.
Okay. This is, in my humble opinion, but a lot of times the agent, especially if you know you're coming, set an appointment, would be fantastic. That way we already know kind of what the story is, so all the discoveries kind of been taken care of. But if not, you have people out and you can swing by the community. Just a quick introduction and kind of what we're at, who they are, and probably let the customer answer a lot of the questions instead of trying to take over the presentation. Because sometimes they'll come in and they'll be a group of people and the realtor talks so much. When you introduce themselves as a realtor, you think they're the buyer and just the family's and so we're pretty good about, okay, so who's the buyer? Because we gotta get things up. I would say just get the information out briefly, 30 seconds, kind of the overall. Hopefully, hey, we're pre-qualified for this, hopefully, right? But and then just we'll go in presentation because that's our job to kind of make it easier on you guys, and hopefully just heads go up and down instead of side to side. And
Ted, if it's okay, I would also add to that, because Ted is being humble, but I would also say to that a great thing, and especially today when we're all meeting and connecting with these guys, that when you come in, if you bring a client here, that if you know the agent, lift them up. It doesn't mean that your client can still choose, right? They just want the opportunity to be able to sort of uninterruptedly build that rapport and share their product. So I'm going to lift up Ted, knowing that ultimately my clients get to make the decision anyway. We've already, by the way, and we talked about this in the classes, but if we're showing a home here, we've already gone through an interview process with our buyer and know that this is an area that potentially works. So allow the sale to happen. We can always, if there's an issue, talk with our buyer separately, whatever the case may be, right? But the point is that I want to come in and I want to say, hey, this is Ted. He's with KB. I know Ted. He's been doing a great job here. You're in great hands. I'm going to let Ted share his product with you guys and, go from there. You feel good about that?
We always said very complimentary to all agents to come here as well, so we'll try to get you repeat.
Yep. And then maybe a common mistake you see with agents aside from
Common mistake.
You don't have to be humble.
I would just kind of piggyback off what Dave was saying is, let us do our presentation with the customer. We know the product very well. We know how to ask a lot of questions to narrow down what the customer is looking for, and this can help you too, because for whatever reason, if we're not the right builder, at least you kind of know now what they're looking for and what where to go or try to find what they're looking for, But yeah, let us take them through the process. Let us walk them through the models. Let us engage with the customer, and ask those questions and show them the product.
If you get to a point where that's going to be a difference maker, right? Again, they're 100% right. I always share with my clients, there's one time and one time only you're going to have negotiating power. And that is when you're ready to sign the contract right then. I'm happy to check on things for you, but don't ask for anything. This goes for any property, honestly. But don't ask for anything. We don't even want to talk about that yet. We've got to get to a point where we've crossed a plane where we know this is the spot. And when we know that, we will use that as, hey, we're ready to sign right now. You got a deal right now if we could just do this one part, right? So great little nugget there.
I have a question. Can we talk about open houses? Do you guys do them? Do you allow agents to do them? What does that look like?
Yeah, we can set that up. Again, they're not on the MLS right now, so you're gonna have to do a lot of self-promoting. If it's on the MLS, we can put it on the MLS. But yeah, talk to us and we can help you set up an open house.
Okay.
Amazing. Awesome.
All right, let's have a look at the properties if you will.
And we got lunch too. Do you guys? We got lunch set up. Do you guys want to do that first, and then let's take a look at some of the models? Okay, everybody can go around this way and then right in front door.
Happy birthday to him.
Oh, yeah.
Happy birthday, Ramon! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear Ramon! Happy birthday to you!
Hey folks, Brian Kennedy here, President and owner of Statewide Mortgage and proud sponsor of Under Contract Live. We specialize in no income, no employment loan products for all types of buyers. We truly are the Realtors broker, so give us a call at 727-797-0300.
So awesome day, right? Yes. Both, yeah, you're welcome. Both KB and Inland Homes in Parrish, Florida. But what I wanted to get from you guys is a few takeaways. But someone give me a takeaway from today, whether it was at Inland or KB, but something you can say, hey, yeah, this was worth the trip. Here's something I took away today.
Inland has a great product.
Inland has a great product.
And the customer service.
Yes, both builders were very informational with everything they gave us.
All the builders received us in an amazing way.
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Let me
Realtor friendly.
Yes.
Realtor friendly.
We heard the Marvin Gaye.
You heard the Marvin Gaye. The Marvin Gaye was playing in the background.
Yes.
The builders want to make love to us again, right? But did anyone see the huge opportunity here in Parrish, right? Who connected, by show of hands, who connected with the opportunity with one of these builders to line up an open house?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, wow. That's crazy amazing. I'm telling you right now, you can build your career. You could build a career, not that you guys don't already have one, but anyone could, even starting from scratch, could build a career or launch a career just by those open house opportunities with the builder. It is crazy amazing. So, second question, who talked to an agent today, a builder, about model minding? Wow, that's crazy. Model minding is something that most agents don't even know about. So I'm guessing, you didn't at the time, right?
I have no idea what that is.
Do you still not know?
Still don't.
Okay, let me share real quick if you missed that. And I should have asked Lauren to clarify, because when she brought, first of all, I was shocked that she brought it up initially, and I'll share why. Because typically most builders that have that opportunity, and I'd say maybe there's about, just from what I've seen in the Bay Area, there's maybe about 20% of the builders that will give you that opportunity. But most of the time that comes through building that relationship, because essentially what they're going to do is they're going to allow you to come in and sort of act like, or replace for the day or for maybe a couple of days, the new home sales consultant. The benefit there, of course, for us is that a higher percentage of people come into those models unrepresented than in a normal open house type of setting. So we're going to automatically be put on that deal when we're model minding if the client's unrepresented. The other thing that she mentioned is that when they have, well, she mentioned this about the open house. If an agent comes in or if a buyer comes in and they do have a realtor, they wind up buying, they're still going to give you something for just hosting that open house, right? She mentioned $250. But usually in the model minding part, it's actually even higher than that. What I've seen as a norm is either 500 or 1,000 from a builder when you're doing the model minding role, if there's an agent involved on the buyer side. So just incredible opportunity. Someone share something with me that they took away from KB Homes today. Yes.
That they can restructure, like you could get rid of a bedroom and put a loft. So there's lots.
Yeah, so structural options when they're building, right? Being able to replace a bedroom with a loft or loft with a bedroom. Another thing that I took away from today, especially from Eric, was the fact that, hey, we can kind of, in our heads at least, think of these as our listings, right? This is the first time in several years, hence the Marvin Gaye music, right? Yeah. This is the first time in several years where builders have been in this position where now there's completed inventory. Angel, go ahead.
The energy efficiency, all of
the energy efficiency, right? And that's something, by the way, that should be in that buyer consultation when we talk about, when I recommend, and not just me, but most people who are lean towards new construction will say, hey, show new construction first because here's some opportunities. Think about the fact that energy efficiency, less money going to the electric company, more money going towards the mortgage. The same with the insurance. A lot of people think, oh, it's brand new, I can't afford insurance on a brand new home. It's less than on a pre-owned home in most cases. So again, it frees them up also to be able to spend a little bit more money. And how about the rate buy downs? Huge, right? 4.9. Can you quote a 4.9 rate right now? No, but you can actually. Here's how you do it. You can put out there, hey, I've got brand new home opportunities starting at 4.9 for qualified buyers.
Go. Okay, let's go. Come on, let's go.